I think I have to make this video. I'm not going to monetize it, and I don't even know if this is going to end up on my channel. If it does, what's up, guys? Clearly, I have to get my side of this story out. First off, I did say some stuff while I was very blackout. I don't remember the entire night. Don't remember pretty much any of the night. That thing right behind me, that this, the, there, that is Moonshine 750. That whole thing was full before that stream. It was empty after that stream. Is that smart? No. I took a break from doing the fucked up Fridays. I was doing them for a while when I was living with my college buddies, or my buddies who were going to college. I wanted to have that college experience, and I think the drinking streams were a more what do you want to say, like a progressive act on like the college drinking cycle, you know what I mean? Like everybody when they're in college, at least in America, goes out and like gets shit faced like multiple times a week. So instead of doing that and going out all the time, what I would do is I would like pre-game going out on stream, and it was a fun way for the community to come together. It ended up being pretty lucrative for me. People liked supporting it, and I had a blast. And most of the streams, if not all of them, aside from maybe two, the one we're talking about and another one where I had some issues with Koala, um, were good. They came out fantastic. I had a blast, and I'm not usually like that. Some alcohols do get me angry, but it's not like that. I was really really mad. I was really mad, and the reason I was really mad were things and feelings I have towards people and the game itself, right? Mike was right in saying that I felt like I got overlooked. And I had that issue. And that was something I shouldn't have said on stream. I shouldn't have talked about decals. I shouldn't have said I was going to smack somebody 35 times. Usually I'll just say it once. So I'm going to say this once. I do not like Mike. I don't like Iron. And there's a lot of people in the CC community I don't like. I truly have issues with them. And it's not because of their content. I think their content's fantastic. I honestly think Mike makes some of the best content in War Thunder. I think Iron makes great content, but I don't like who they are as a person. And I know that's funny coming from a video where somebody looks so good in talking about my mental health and, what's going on in my life without knowing anything about it. We'll get some things straight. First off, it's not my dad. I don't talk to my dad. I haven't spoken to my dad since, 2012 maybe, when I told him to fuck off myself because of his actions and things he's done to me in my life. But that's not what this is about. And there is somebody who is pretty ill in my life, and that's one of my family members that's really close to me. Um, and yeah, that's been weighing on me. I have been having issues with my girlfriend. We're now split up, not because of the video, but it's best that we part our ways. We just don't match together. But that again has nothing to do with this. I'm not mad, and I don't dislike these guys because of their stats or because of how they play War Thunder. I dislike them because of their attitude and actions. You never see these guys at their low points, and I guess that's kind of the point when you're making YouTube videos and when you're making content is you leave out stuff, right? But I'm not like that. I post a lot of content. I stream a lot, and I don't hold my tongue with things that I care about, things that I generally believe in. Which obviously some people won't like that. Some people will like that. That's completely fine. I think that makes the people who do like me and do like the things that I believe in and the things I talk about, I think that builds a stronger bond because I'm not going to put up a facade. I'm not going to, blow smoke up somebody's ass if they talk shit to me or anything like that. Some people think that's toxic. If somebody says something to me in chat or somebody's running, I'll talk shit to them. But I grew up playing Call of Duty. I had people calling hard R's and stuff in chat and whatnot. I'm used to it. It's just online gaming to me. And I don't think talking shit in a War Thunder chat is that big of a deal. I don't see it as toxicness. I don't hold any ill will towards people in the game that, run away from me. I don't go on Reddit. Reddit despises me. I get that. I had an issue with a guy who came in my stream, provoked me. This is where all the Reddit drama started from. It's gonna be a long video. I'm sorry. You guys are just gonna have to hear me out. It started out a while ago with this Reddit drama. Like the whole reason Reddit doesn't like me is a guy came in and continued to pester me about if Heat FS shells were molten or plasticized. Like it was a preloaded question. and I was being targeted. And when I dismissed it, I'm like, I don't want to talk about it, man. Like, I'm good. I thought it was molten. Apparently, the copper inside a heat shell turns plasticized. It's a different state of matter between liquid and solid. I thought it was molten, and it became this big discussion that shouldn't have even been blown out of proportion, right? And then this post gets what, 2,000 likes of just people fucking hating on me, man, just throwing hate, all because while I'm streaming I have a guy who's continuously pestering me about molten or plasticized, and I was wrong, but I didn't know I was wrong, and I said I don't know what the difference is. I don't think there's a big difference, and apparently it was a big difference because you know, whatever. It's life. War Thunder is life, right? Being right on some scientific shit is life. So that's the start of the Reddit drama. I understand that Reddit doesn't like me. I had a post today that was completely different from the mic drama and all this stuff. That was about a guy who ran away from us for about 8 minutes. I was on odd stream, so I posted the video. It's unlisted. I'll link it in the description below. He ran for like 8 minutes, and then instead of fighting the guy, I said you can have a one-on-one, and if you win the one-on-one, I'll come slap you like a joke. Like I'll come snipe you or whatever. That's what I said in chat. But instead of doing the one-on-one, he was the last guy alive. He ran to our airfield, tried to kill a guy taking off, and then died to AA. So what do I get from that? I get a Reddit post about hate because I talk shit in chat. I wasn't the only one who talked shit in chat. And every single person on my team was sick of this dude wasting time in the game. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking game. It's a fucking game. All right, so let's get over that. Drinking on stream. Probably not the best idea. Let's be honest. It's probably not. That's why I've kind of got away from it for a while. This was the first fuff that I did in a very long time, and dude, it was a great stream to start out. I would say if I was a little better on my consumption, it probably would have been one of the best streams I've ever had. I got gifted like 100 subs, and I was feeling great. But then I started playing with Croc, and things came out, and I was upset about the decal situation. Because I asked, as soon as Fly got his first decal, I hit the content creator team up, and I asked to have a decal, and they told me to wait and I'll be next in line, and that they're working towards a program to do that. And then when the next decals came around, I didn't have one again. I got no message, but Mike got one, Dita got one, I think, and Iron got one. And these are people who don't post as much as me. So that doesn't matter at the end of the day. I think they make better content. I think I was making pretty shit content for a while. It's completely understandable. And I get it from their point of view. But at the same time, as somebody who's lived with Fly, lived with Baron, I worked on their stuff, I've been around the community for such a long time, I kind of felt like I deserved it. I don't feel like I deserve it anymore. I don't care about the decal anymore. I just get asked about it a lot, and I guess my drunk mind picked that to be mad about. The issues I have with Mike stem back a while. Way long time ago. And my issues with him are he never misses an opportunity to make himself look good or toot his own horn. And this is one of those situations. I told him after that stream, let's hash it out in the DMs. Let's talk about it. That's what people should do. That's what men do. If we were in person and we had an issue like that, I would say, let's go grab a beer and talk about it. And I'm still down to grab a beer with Mike and talk about it. But it's kind of gone past that point because the communities were brought into it. And this is what I can't stress enough. I never meant to do this on such a large scale. I didn't mean to even do it on stream. And I do feel bad that I did that. But bringing an entire YouTube audience that would have never seen this stuff because you got your feelings hurt is absolutely ridiculous. This snowflake material, bro. It's 2019 in a nutshell. The world has gone to shit. And I know people are going to hate me for saying that. And I know this is the internet and people are going to be upset about that. But I'm sick of sugarcoating stuff because of everybody's fucking feelings. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can't say anything anymore without people trying to kill you over it, without masses of the communities coming after you. Like, yeah, I said I was going to smack him 35 times. Does that not make you think maybe I was fucking off the shit. Of course, I'm smacking my mic. I got the 20-pound weight on that stream. I had the 20-pound weight. Hold on. I had the 20-pound weight, and I'm like, yo, imagine how fast I punch without the 20-pound weight. Dude, I knocked drinks over. Dude, I was having a good time. And then it went downhill, and it went downhill fast. And I really wish that I didn't do it now just because of this outlash. Obviously, if I had no negative ramifications, I probably wouldn't have had to say anything. But that being said, it doesn't change what I said. I'm still down to box Mike and iron. I got gloves. We can set it up. We can do it and make a YouTube video out of it. I'm 100% down. We can all train. We could do it. I just didn't like. Oh, I guess I haven't gotten to the point of why I didn't like Mike from the beginning. Well, it was this attitude of the goody two shoes, like never can do anything wrong. Milking dev servers. Like the only time this dude streams is when dev servers are out. Only time he makes content when dev servers come out. Stuff like that. And way back in the day, maybe it was over jealousy, but I was young. I got into this when I was, 18? 16? In between, like, my last year of high school. And I went through a dramatic change in my life. I went from never not living at home to living in Florida on my own with a bunch of YouTubers who were older than me making it, and I wasn't making it. I had a lot of opportunities to do really well down there and with the group of guys that we had, but things fell out, and it wasn't my fault. It wasn't because my toxic nature. I know there's a lot of people saying like, "Oh, this is why Flying Baron stopped playing with himself." I'm still best friends with Baron. I love that guy to death. He's like my brother. And Fly, I don't harbor any ill will towards him, but we had issues. Like there were issues, and it didn't stem from my side or Baron's side. To be honest, there was issues internally, and you could tell because somebody left the house and Simon moved in, Diplex. That has nothing to do with what's going on these days and what's happening. The reason I really got mad on Fridays because after this whole YouTube Cup shit, all the subtweeting, all the messages, all the shit talking about G Squad, my friends, my community, me, all that subtweeting and stuff, that doesn't fly. Like, I don't fuck with that at all. And I don't like that. I'm not going to sit here and let you subtweet about me and talk about how bad the team I play with is and how these people are all egos and shit. And if I got to take the fall for that and they don't have to say nothing about it, I'm the type of dude that'll do that. I'd rather have that happen because, my head's already on the chopping block right now. So cut away. But I didn't have an issue with any of the people in the community. I don't have an issue with people who don't like me that are watching War Thunder. Just don't watch my videos. That's completely fine. No one's making you. I'm not trying to make you. And War Thunder is not the plan for the rest of my life. I'm not just planning on making videos. I want to get this back to a hobby that can be monetizable so I can just do what I want to do. And I want to make my work some other type of business that I'm starting. I dropped out of school not to just play War Thunder. That's fucking dumb. Who would ever do that? I dropped out of school to pursue my dreams. And, dreams change. Goals change. Life changes around you. Things make you bitter. Things make you different. Being back up in New York, I'm bitter again, man. I'm bitter. I fucking hate the winter. I hate having to shove my car out. I hate all that stuff, And I'm not making an excuse because it's in my environment. But what I'm trying to say is when you talk shit about people, not everybody handles it the same way. I'm not the dude who's not going to say anything about it. And I was being really good for a while by holding my tongue on a lot of issues that came up and a lot of things that people said about me and people I like that I just held my tongue. And, maybe it's not good to bottle it up because apparently this is what happens. You bottle shit up to the point you break. And unfortunately, I didn't break when I was alone. I didn't break when I could just go beat up a bag or go hit the bag for a little bit. No, I broke on stream, And it hurts. It hurts that I'm getting labeled as a mental case. People need to come say, "Oh, I'm rooting for you." I'm fucking fine. I'm fine. I got a lot of problems in my life, but everybody does. And I don't know what everybody else is going through, and nobody knows what I'm going through. That's the beauty of life. You get to experience other people and things that they do. I don't harbor any ill will towards Mike. I don't harbor any ill will towards Iron. I just don't like how they were acting. And I said I was going to smack them. That's what I said. It was a drunk stream. And that's what it was. But things get blown out of proportion, and now my family gets talked about. I get talked about in ways that I should not be reading on the internet. And maybe it's just comments that I shouldn't let get to me, and I'm sure that's what it is. And I know that this video is going to have a lot of mixed feelings and mixed bags on it. That's completely fine. Again, I don't even know if this is going to get uploaded or sit on the hard drive, but I need to get some stuff off my chest. As far as going forward, I'm not getting involved in this fucking Keemstar drama shit anymore. I'm just going to make content that I enjoy making like I have been for the past couple of weeks. I'm going to keep streaming because it's fun, and I'm going to play games I like to play. That's 100% it. I'm just going to keep moving forward. You know, I just, it just blows my mind that it gets blown out of proportion like this. I said I was going to smack you, man. You want to make a 28-minute video on me? Go make a 28-minute video on War Thunder. Give your people some content they want to fucking see. As you got a decal, you spamming for people to buy it. Why don't you make some War Thunder content then? You know, that's my message to you. You should make some War Thunder content. Like you said, you don't think about me, lad. That's the first thing you said to me in the DMs, where it should have stayed. But if you don't think about me, why'd you do this drama alert shit? Why'd you find all these tweets and make up your own narrative and own story to make you seem like a fucking internet therapist god? I ain't playing with that shit. I don't play with that shit. And Iron saying that, oh, what do you lift, bro? What do you lift? I'm not fucking skinny and scrawny, but I'm also not huge. I'm getting a little fat right now, but I've been athletic my whole life. I've never asked anybody what they lift. That's fucking wild. Just because I was speed bagging my mic, you know, it happens. What are you going to do about it? I said some shit while I was wasted. Other people have said shit while they're wasted. I've been punched by my best friend in the face when he was gone. We're still friends. I didn't go make a 28-minute video about it. I didn't go cry the next day. I was like, yo, that better have been on accident, and you better have been blacked out, or else we're going to have some problems. He was like, I am blacked out, man. I'm so sorry. I saw red. I didn't even know it was you. And that was it. That was the end of it. Forgive and forget and move on. Because life never stops. The IRS never stops coming for your taxes. Bills always need to get paid. And food always needs to be on the table. So I'm done with this drama shit. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want any more videos. I don't want to have to make any more videos. I'm not making any more videos. This is all I got to say. Take it for what it is. If you don't like me, completely understandable. If you like my content, thank you. I hope you're just excited to get back to it. I'm excited to get back to it too. And that's about it. Other than that, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope Mike and Iron, I really do hope you guys have good lives, good days. I'm not talking to y'all anymore. I'm not talking about y'all anymore. We ain't going to have an issue. If I see you guys at Tank Fest or any other Gaijin event, we'll have a beer. We can hash things out. I guarantee you'll like me more in person. But that's about it. So I'll see you guys. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Deuces.